On May 3, 2013, Kelly Carter filed a lawsuit against Thompson Hotels alleging race discrimination and retaliation while employed at the company's SAX Chicago location. Kelly Carter is an African-American engineer who began working for the hotel's predecessor in 1999. Carter was the most senior engineer of the 6 that the hotel employed. He was responsible for performing maintenance and repairs within the hotel. Carter's specific skill set included heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. In addition, Carter worked in kitchen equipment and ice machines. All hotel employees were subject to an employee handbook, which Carter acknowledged receiving and understanding. The hotel applied progressive discipline, starting at counseling, proceeding to verbal warning, written warning, final written warning, and termination. Warnings were classified as related either to performance or behavior. In March of 2010, Carter received a performance review from his superiors. The review stated that Carter's job performance needed improvement in 6 areas: job knowledge, quantity of work performed, quality of work performed, interpersonal skills, attendance and punctuality, and adherence to standards and policies. From August to November, Carter was disciplined for many incidences, including being given a verbal warning for tardiness and absence, as well as multiple verbal and written warnings for not being able to perform expected duties. On another occasion, in this time frame, Carter left a guest who had been locked out of their room waiting for 25 minutes. Although there was no formal discipline issued, there was a note placed in his personnel file documenting the incident. On October 27th, the hotel gave Carter a non-disciplinary letter informing Carter that his work performance needed to improve and offering to help with that process. The letter also stated that it was not too late to turn things around. On November 11th, after Carter failed to replace a guest room lamp, the hotel determined that Carter's job performance was not satisfactory. On November 12th, the hotel terminated Carter's employment, stating, "Your performance over the last few months has deteriorated substantially. We have warned you repeatedly that your performance is unsatisfactory. Such unsatisfactory job performance can no longer be tolerated." On December 20th, Carter filed a charge with the EEOC alleging discrimination and retaliation.
Carter alleged that the hotel discriminated against him based on race by subjecting him to discriminatory discipline and terminating his employment. He also claimed that the hotel retaliated against him by disciplining him for poor performance after he internally complained and filed a complaint with the EEOC. To win his case, Carter had to prove 4 things. 1. He is a member of a protected class. 2. He was meeting the hotel's legitimate expectations. 3. He suffered an adverse employment action. And 4. Similarly situated employees outside his protected class were treated more favorably. Carter's retaliation claim failed for the same reasons as his discrimination claim. He could not establish that he was meeting the hotel's legitimate employment expectations, nor could he offer sufficient evidence of pretext. In addition, Carter failed to establish that similarly situated employees who did not file complaints with the EEOC were treated more favorably. Because the hotel had sufficient evidence that Carter's termination was the result of poor work performance and attitude, their motion for summary judgment was granted and the case was dismissed. The Equal Employment Opportunity Commission is a federal agency that was established by Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and went into effect in 1965. This agency enforces laws against discrimination in the workplace. The EEOC has a daily impact on the hospitality industry. Managers must always consider the principles and protocol that this agency requires. If an employee believes that they have been discriminated against, they can file a complaint with the EEOC and the agency will investigate. Businesses that are found guilty of discrimination against that employee can be ordered to compensate that employee for damages such as lost wages, attorney fees, and punitive damages. The EEOC exists to help you, the employee. If you ever feel that you are being subject to discrimination in the workplace, you know who to contact.